Good morrows, my friends! My name is XaneKudo, and welcome back to Sakura Spirit. Last time, we saved the village. So, now, we're going to figure out exactly what they want from us. At least the grandfather. And I finally have a voice in Narumi. I have a voice. Mio's the deep British. Machiko's the light British. Michael's the light-hearted child. I was having trouble figuring out Narumi, but I got it. I'm gonna get rid of this southern drawl. Alright, so let's see if I can emote that. So let me pick up my southern accent. Let me pick up my deep southern. How many times am I gonna have to say it? I am sorry. I froze, okay? I panicked. Your sword is stronger than my Naginata. What was I even going to accomplish by? That is unacceptable. I will reprimand. What are those creatures doing here? Elder-sama, this is highly unorthodox. She's highly unorthodox. Shh, my good child. These are our guests, Tsukino-dono. You shall treat them with the respect they deserve. Now, take a seat and listen to their tale. That is an order. I understand, Elder-sama. First and foremost, let me express my gratitude for helping save this village. When Tsukino-dono's brave attempt to stop the spirit allowed us to prevent further damage, I fear that her fate would have been much worse had the spirit been allowed to continue its rampage. Therefore, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for saving Tsukino-dono and this village, Takahiro-kun. And you as well, Fox Spirits. No problem! Suchan told us to do it! Besides, Sakura's a stupid smelling mini pants! Good read there, kid. We humbly accept your gratitude, Elder-sama. Narumi-chan, Tsukino-dono. Thank you, Micah-san. Micah-san. You really helped us out there. You got more guts than me. That girl had me terrified. Have you not considered that they might be working together with that monster, and that this is all just a ruse to sneak into the village to steal what little resources we have left? The elder sighed before his gaze sharpened, his tone surprisingly stern in comparison to how he had been just talking. His voice was so harsh that both girls visibly flinched at the sound of it. Yeah. You seem to be underestimating the power of these spirits. If those three had joined forces, there would probably have been no village left to defend. The man sighed deeply, shaking his head before continuing. You should be grateful. You would not stand a chance if all spirits were to conspire against us. Do I need to remind you that we can barely stand our ground against even one of them? Elder-sama, you must understand, due to my situation, I simply cannot pretend to be friends with a spirit. Not after everything they have done for us, or to us. But for now, I will at least remain silent on the matter. There is more at stake here than my personal feud. Know this, Fox Spirit. If I find either of you doing anything suspicious, I will personally find out whether my sword goes through you as ineffectively as it did that monster. There shall be no talk of such things within this house! Now, Takahiro-kun, you mentioned you wanted to tell us something. Could it be related to your young companion's comment? I find it curious to hear her mention the name of an old spirit such as Suyuri. Actually, what I'm about to tell you is something I learned directly from her. You mean, you met her in person? That's impossible! Nobody can meet her in person! I nodded my head firmly. There's a reason behind the spirit's attitude towards humans. And doesn't it strike you as odd that there are only spirits in this particular area? It is true that there have been no spirit sightings outside of this region, but what does that have to do with us? It has something to do with this region, apparently. You see, the spirits here aren't from this world. You mean to say... Taka-kun, what are you saying? We all spirits will shatter yourself this world. One-sama, what does that mean? Suyuri told me that you probably wouldn't remember it because how young you were when it happened. But spirits have a world of their own. Some accident cause both worlds to merge temporarily. Then, why aren't there more spirits around? The whole thing was apparently dealt with before it got out of hand, but a few spirits became trapped here. Machiko-san, Michael-chan, and 4 of the spirits were unfortunate enough to get stuck here. I think Tsuyuri willingly came here to watch over them. You remember being with Tsuyuri for a while, don't you?
That's none of your business. Tsuyuri-chan took care of us for a while, but then she took us to the mansion and sort of just left us there. Now we can only visit her when she wants us to.
What about these 4 other spirits? Even though she is a powerful spirit, Tsuyuri has to follow certain rules. Yeah, she has to follow certain rules. Because of that, she wasn't able to reach the other spirits.
I don't know what to say. I need a moment. Might I use another room to compose myself? I'll show you. I can take you somewhere and look after you to make sure you don't do anything fiendish and all that. Come on, Machiko-san. This way.
When Machiko and Narumi left the room, I sighed and turned my focus back to the conversation. Now then, about the panty thief. Right. They did seem rather adamant about getting their hands on those for some reason. If I do say so myself, I would rather have my hands on one of them, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. What was the purpose of that? Surely those girls have undergarments of their own.
It was a simple mistake. I needed a maid spell for my spell. How was I supposed to know it was something other than the silky things girls wear?
It was all a misunderstanding. None of them knew that the maiden silk is another term for a wedding sash.
Innocent, huh? If they really thought that, they could have just used their own. Yeah, that's where you're wrong. At least on my life, I don't have any.
You two. I think we should move on to a different matter. This is, getting a little uncomfortable, hearing about my granddaughter's practice. Yeah, moving on. Tsuyuri suggested that we find a way to help you guys out. If we can make you trust us, we figured that maybe you will make us the sash. But why would you need such an item?
Boo! Silly man! I already told you! I need it for a spell!
Michael-chan, this guy isn't a magician. He doesn't know what you're talking about. Basically, Michael-chan has been researching a spell that will allow her to travel to another realm. Why would she desire such a power? Imagine being stuck far away from this village. You don't have any way to return to your loved ones. To make matters worse, you're in a place you don't know, with beings unlike anything you have seen before. Now, let's say you had a power that will let you go anywhere you want. Where would you go? You say that. Yes. Even if they weren't aware of it, they must have subconsciously felt they were different from you. They only wanted to go home.
Kinda? I guess I just wanted to cast a spell to see what would happen. Tsuyuri-chan told me that if I ever felt like it, I should ask her first and go with it. So I did. And since you didn't warn me about anything, I figured it was just like any other spell.
I think that's normal, Michael-chan. Whether it's humans or spirits, everyone wants a place they can call their own. A place where they are accepted for who they are. Isn't that right, Elder-sama?
But you accept me for who I am, don't you, Takumi?
I would certainly feel sad if everyone ended up rejecting me simply because of who I am. Surely not all spirits are good at hearts, but perhaps we have been too quick in labeling them all evil. For a moment I saw the elder's eyes wander sideways towards the room Narumi and Machiko moved to, and its gaze softened. Unfortunately, some of us have suffered quite a lot at the hands of spirits. It would take time for people to come to terms with those feelings, Takahiro-kun. Meanwhile, in a room off to the side, behind the main room, the guardian lieutenant was watching over the older fox spirit and seemed to be in the grips of a minor panic attack.
No, this cannot be. This can't be true. I'm from this world. This world. I belong here.
Maybe you should sit down or like lay back or something. I can get you a pill if you like. Or no, you cannot possibly understand. You cannot know what it is like to have everything you knew your whole life just pulled out from under you completely. Actually, I do. What do you mean? It was a while ago now. I was still just a kid, maybe 5 years old. There was an incident involving those other spirits. I don't know exactly what happened, but there was a big fire and my parents got trapped inside. They never made it out. So yeah, don't tell me I don't know what it's like to have your whole life torn apart. I'm sorry, I did not know. I could have not known. That almost makes it worse. You should know. You should know exactly what he did to me, how it made me feel. Pardon? I do not know what you're talking about. Narumi, was it? Naruto. What? That's what you used to call me, Chi-chan. You used to call me Naruto. We used to play together almost every day. That's how you should know. I was with you when the incident happened, and you don't even remember.
The girl collapsed on one knee, clutching her head.
I remember the very glowing orange. Younger. What's happening to you? Why could I not remember this before? Machiko? My head hurts! I remember seeing you cry. You screamed for your parents, then you were calling out my name, I ran. I had to. The villagers, they wanted to catch us. All spirits. They didn't care that we had been playing by the river all day. I couldn't explain it. I had to run. I can't believe it. Naruto, I'm so sorry.
The fox spirit reached out for the guard, who pulled back instinctively. As she did, the pain seemed to disappear, and Machiko looked more relieved than anything.
No, not yet. I can't just forget about all that. It isn't that easy. But you did stand up to that slime creep. The one dude called Sakura. You risked your life for Mio and for the village, and that's worth giving you a chance for. I can't promise a miracle though, because she barely even listens to me. But I'll try to talk her down. She really isn't the cold, heartless captain everyone thinks she is. Thank you. Thank you for giving us a chance, Naruto. Machiko and I will do our best. Perhaps you can tell me more about the incident? I'd rather not. It isn't a happy story. But if you do me a favor, I might be willing to tell you more. I want to get stronger. I couldn't do anything earlier today. I couldn't protect anyone. I don't have the brains for magic or anything like that, but that Takahiro guy knows some pretty flashy moves. If you can get him to teach me some, I'll tell you about what happened. Deal, Chi-chan? I'm not too sure. It seems like a bit of an unfair deal on my part. Perhaps you could sweeten it for me? Just a little? Always a charmer, huh? Alright, how about this? I'll tell you something about when we were younger. Like when we used to play together. In the woods near the village. There's a little stream there that we used to fish in. Sometimes she would sneak into the village with me, and we played pranks on the shop owners, knocking on doors and running away. Silly kid stuff. You'd even show me your magic, your illusion abilities. But you say you didn't like doing it all that much because it made Michael cry. That's right. When Michael saw me transform for the first time, she got so scared she ran away and nearly hurt herself. How could I possibly have forgotten that? Naruto, thank you for telling me that. I swear, I will get Takakun to help you, and thank you.
The girl stepped forward once again, this time wrapping her arms around the surprised guard, who did not pull back. As the two women hugged each other tightly, the fox spirit began trembling.
Hey, come on. We should probably get back to the others. They're probably wondering where you've gone.
When I was
a nice forming story. So Narumi knows the two fox spirits. Well, at least we got some backstory between the characters, so that's good. That's good. I like that. I like that a lot.
Forgive me for my absence. I must admit, I did not expect such revelations, Takakun. Have you explained the truth?
I noticed the period there. I'm sorry for that. Continuing. Yeah, I think they get it now. But it's probably going to take a while for the villagers to accept you. I do believe it will be in everyone's best interest to see the true nature of the fox spirits. While I can't promise that friendships will be forged today, let it be known that from now on the fox spirits are welcome in our village. And what was he saying, I didn't get one. Oh, y'all are tired. I'm going to bed now. Please tell me what you all made up. Oh, spaghetti. Oh, ravioli. Oh, auntie.
Thank you, Elder-sama. My sister and I are very grateful for your hospitality.
However, the laws of the village shall apply to you three as well. XaneKudo, I believe it will be in your best interest to learn more about the village. Tsukino-dono, Narumi-chan, I leave him in your care. And try not to put him back in that cell you two. I know what you two did, and that was just plain awful. Do you know what people do in that cell?
You got it, OG-sama. We'll do our best. What about Michael-chan and Chicha? Machiko-san.
I would like them to stay here for the time being. We need to discuss what to do should the other spirits choose to return.
Elder-sama, I would like to stay with you for that conversation. It is my duty to protect the village and those within it from any perceived danger. This includes you. I also believe it will serve me too well to hear this firsthand.
Of course, I expected nothing. Tsukino-dono, Narumi-chan, how about you take Takahiro-kun for a walk? And do not think that this is a date, young man. You are going to need more than that show earlier to earn the right to date my granddaughter. I will not hand her over to anyone, not even these fine-looking women. The man half-heartedly as I blush, smiling weakly. At least I wouldn't end up corrupt and brought into a jail cell this time. Maybe it wouldn't even turn out to be a pleasant experience. It didn't. Well, gee, there goes the mood. Even the elements seem to be working against the village today. Barely a minute into the walk, the skies let loose and were both soaked through within seconds. Oh boy! I wonder what next CG is going to come up. Letting out a yelp, Narumi grabbed my hand and pulled me towards the nearest shelter.
Oh, ew, a raindrop on the sun? That's just typical. They just went from bad to worse.
I thought it would take more than a bit of rain to douse your warrior spirit.
Pah! Warrior spirit? Yeah, I really had that by the bucketful today, didn't I?
You sound different from last time we met. I was practically expecting you to shout,
"Ha! If you want to stop the great Narumi, you better up your act, Mother Nature. Send me a tsunami, an earthquake, or a tornado my way, and you might just stand a chance." Yeah, well, that was before I realized what a weak-cowarded person I am. It wouldn't take all that to stop me. I'm not that great. I'm just a girl who's trying to impress someone. It just takes a drizzle to stop me.
I frowned for a moment, trying to think of how to respond. It looked like her inability to stop the slime from causing havoc had led Narumi to feel like she had failed somehow. It was then I recalled a certain scenario and decided to act. I swiftly grabbed hold of Narumi's shoulder while my other arm wrapped around her own, almost as though I was about to comfort her. I decided to use the judo technique. Pretending to be the hero of some manga, preparing myself for a secret technique, I shouted proudly, "No, not that one.
Well, hey, stop!
Tsuyukomikoshi! Having practiced judo since I was a kid, I easily spun the girl over my shoulder and onto her back into the rainy grass. My eyes were sharp as they looked down at her, repeating the words I remember from a certain manga. If you let one loss break your spirit, you're not suited for the life of a warrior. The stronger the people around you, the more you should improve. You...
That doesn't mean anything. You took me by surprise, is all. You looked like you were going to kiss me, and then you tossed me on back.
I wasn't planning to kiss you, and now I forgot my heroic speech. No, get up and grab your weapon, Narumi. If Rose won't cheer you up, then let's talk like warriors do. To battle! For the answer lies in the heart of battle. Let's go.
Wait here!
The woman pushed herself upwards and barged past me, stopping into a nearby building. Only now did I recognize it as the building I had been held in the day before. I went into under the wooden slats of the shelter as the rain continued. A few moments later, I heard a loud thud, and through the doors, Narumi burst. Yep, I knew it! I effing freaking knew it! Why did I know that? It's rain. So I might as well have that. I do like the modesty you used that staff for. In her hand she held a naginata, similar to the one she had used previously, but with a different blade. Wait, we got the music. Come on, let's go! In the moment before her attack landed, I noticed it wasn't nearly as sharp as it should have been.
Hiya!
It took everything I had to raise my arms and tie to grab a hold of the shaft of the whip before the attack crushed my body. Pushing the weapon aside, I darted forward. Pushing my hand forcefully against her chest, I attempted to open it up for a second attack. That's it! You're not some sort of weak, steel-willed girl who's going to lose her fighting spirit that easily.
Shut up! You don't even know what's going on! I'm going to beat the snot out of you, and that'll make you feel better!
Did you forget one of the most important things in the fight? The woman gritted her teeth and lunged towards me again. A wild anger shot up with her ridiculously easy to dodge had she not been so fast. Even though I was faster, the whoosh that shot past me made it clear she was not pulling the punches.
I don't care. It's not important. I couldn't do it. I got scared. I let everyone down.
And that's why you failed as a warrior. I can read every emotion behind your attacks. You're angry at yourself for being unable to stop that spirit, right? Disappointed at yourself for lacking the courage to face them. But you're not some lone hero who has to do everything by herself. I quickly pushed her naginata upwards. A quick slide of my body nearly knocked the weapon out of her hands. I quickly raised and flicked the flick of her forehead before stepping backwards. Did anyone tell you that you had to fight that spirit on your own? Did you forget that you have friends out there who will give their lives to help you? A hero who fights alone is a hero who dies early. That's why both you and the Sakura were able to defeat that spirit.
How? How am I supposed to fight by her side? Which is so much better than I ever hoped to be. How can I stand a chance of this spirit love just to kill with a sharp stick? Mia lost his soul, but she never lost her resolve. I lost mine as soon as days became dangerous. I'm worthless.
The woman's jaw on the forehead was flicked, and she lunged forwards quickly. Quickly lunged forward again, lashing out with a spear hand, aiming for my temple. I ducked, slid back, and nearly dodged the swing of her naginata. I noticed a chance in the stance, which seemed to allow a closer range attacking style. The only limits you have, or we have, are those who impose it upon ourselves. If she's better than you, we just need to keep improving. Even I have things I want to overcome. That's the thing about martial arts. Why haven't you tried talking to her about this?
Because I can't! I can't talk to her. I just need to be strong. She doesn't like me a lot. That's why I rely on anyone without bending or yielding. I can't do it. I can't be like her.
Is that really how it is? Maybe you just don't know what the source for strength is. But in your case, it's just a matter of finding your resolve.
Well, there's no problem. I don't have any. I'm just a dumb little girl who needs to be saved all the time.
Come on, stop talking like that. Don't you have something you want to protect at all costs? Nothing at all? Not your family, your friends, your village? You just turn up for the paycheck and tell them thanks?
You're right. There's nothing. I lost everything.
The woman's next attack came at me, caught me by surprise. She flung the weapon towards me in full strength, hitting my arm and causing me to flinch. As she turned away from me, she slipped into the wet grass. Before I had a chance to react, she scrambled to her feet and suddenly took off towards the forest. I chased the girl as fast as I could, barely able to keep up as she picked her way through the forest. Well, through the trees. Forest trees! Forest trees! Trees forest! She finally slowed down, coming to a stop at the edge of a small clearing. You're really fast. Why did you run?
Damn, why did you follow me? I didn't ask for you to come. I don't want you here. Leave!
I can't do that, Narumi-chan. A hero never abandons someone in need, and a master never lets his people down.
What are you talking about?
It's not important. Won't you at least tell me what has gotten you this worked up? I know you panicked back there when the wild spirit attacked, but I think most people would have. It's not something you need to feel ashamed of. No answer came from the girl, but I kept her gaze lowered. Rolling my eyes, I had turned to leave, but stopped when I noticed two small graves. They look old, but well maintained, sitting in the shade of a tree. Narumi.
My parents lost their lives during a spirit attack. I was lucky enough not to see it happen firsthand. But I'm alone now. I lost my best friend too. When I saw Mio trapped, I got scared that I was going to lose it too. I just kind of shut down. My mind went blank. I envy you, Takahiro. You're trapped in another world, and you might never see your family and friends again. But here you are, still so positive and so eager to help everyone. How do you do it?
Well, I do worry about whether I'll be able to return to my world or not. But I realize that just sitting around, sulking all day, won't get me anywhere. I'd rather spend my time helping everyone. But I don't think you lost everything that day. I mean, Mio-san is still here, right? So maybe she can be the reason for you to get stronger. And what about the elder and the other villagers? Isn't their trust in you enough of a reason to fight? Is it?
It's just so hard. I'm so weak. I can't fight. But you can. Will you help me? I need to get better. And your skills are incredible. If I can get strong enough, maybe I can finally protect those that I care about. Mio-san, Chi-chan, the village.
Well, I'm going to be stuck here for a while anyway, so I wouldn't mind helping you out. But if you had kept your emotions in check during our fight, I would have been seeing stars by now. But who's Chi-chan? You're not talking about the elder, are you?
Oops! I wasn't supposed to say that. Can I trust you, Takahiro-kun?
Of course! My lips are sealed.
Chi-chan is Machika.
Oh, you already gave her a nickname?
It's a little complicated. We were friends when we were kids. She was a friend I lost. After the incident, the villagers went on a wild hunt and got rid of all the spirits, banishing them to the forest. I haven't spoken to her since. That is, until today.
I doubt Machiko-san has changed much from how you remember her. Well, aside from the fact that she might have not been such a tease.
Nope. She was actually a tease back then too. Only not so intense. She used to play fun little pranks like hiding a bucket of water in the door or hiding a frog in someone's boot. It was so much fun.
I genuinely hope the next generation of children in this village won't take after the two of you.
Ah, you're no fun. It's only a little bit of harmless silliness. We made sure no one ever got hurt. We even rescued the frogs. It's just a shame it all ended so quickly.
Well, why don't you try to reconnect with her now that she's allowed back into the village?
I'd like to. We had a lot of fun when we were playing, but something seemed weird when I spoke to her earlier. She didn't seem to remember anything. And it looked like it hurt when she tried to. It's probably nothing, but you never know.
Maybe something happened to her after she ran away? In any case, I think we should return to the village. This rain... oh wait, the rain stopped. I didn't even notice. Huh. We should still get back though. That and... I turn my gaze away, my cheeks burning as I point at her chest. Your clothes are soaked.
Ah! You're right! Yeah, they're almost see-through.
That's not something you should be amused about.
Look who's talking. My body is fantastic, and it deserves to be shown off.
I doubt your grandfather would want you showing off to anybody at all, let alone a guy. Anyway, let's get back to the village before you catch a cold. The girl nodded, and with one last look at the two graves, she turned and began to walk back to the village, with me following in her trail. We walked back to the village, exchanging idle chatter. I managed to establish that while the girl was showing me the body, well, she lacked discipline. She led me to an unfamiliar building on the outskirts of the village and quickly unlocked the door. Alright, so I guess that's it for today. That was a very interesting story. And I don't know why, but I want to get with Narumi right now. I just don't know why. She has a very sad backstory. And I kind of like the voice I gave her. She seems like the type of person that doesn't matter, but once you finally get into the embarrassing stage, it's so adorable. I don't know why. I feel like it's going to be like that, but let's save here. Yeah, I want to save. So hopefully once I get that, then it'll be good. But anyway, we're going to return. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you like this video, please share it with your friends so that you may all enjoy it together. And so, until next video, see you next time.